You finna look at porn, just watch it. But just don't fab. And just see what happens. Right? Because, you know, every time you blow your load, you're actually weakening yourself and you prevent yourself from using that power to become something greater. So once you're at a point where you would not want to blow your load on even the world's most beautiful woman, unless you're trying to have a kid, right? Or you're doing the baby dance or a sexy dance with your wife, then, or girlfriend or whatever, then just see what happens. And actually see at the point where you could resist long enough that where you have a nocturnal emission. You know what I'm talking about, guys? This is a good idea. So that's the first thought. And even a thought, try to work out twice a day, like weightlifting during the day, in the evening, go to Core Power, do some yoga, talk to the pretty girls, pretty boys, older dudes, older ladies, all the nice humans. I really like the sculpt class that Cindy's been taking me. It's like a weightlifting class. They're gonna have a new class, but anyways, yeah, work out twice a day. Just give it a shot, see what happens. Personally speaking, I'm just like, I sleep so much better at night. Yeah, it's just fun. It's like, you think about the ultimate privilege is being able to work out twice a day. Can Elon work out twice a day? Probably not. Does Kanye even work out? He could, but I think Kanye has always been a bit chubs. Had the chipmunk cheeks. I think for a minute he was actually working out, lifting weights and getting pretty swole, but he might have done falling off. I mean, he even made a good point. It's like, is there any medication, depression, anxiety medication that don't make you fat? So Kanye is a great. I mean, I love the guy. I love his music and him, but you know, it's just he's also not a great model because like he's a. I mean, I don't think there's any issue with people who take medication, but if someone's been in a situation where they've been so overstressed and overtaxed and in a bad situation where they had to take medication, their life is just a kind of an undesirable life to have. So like yeah, even Mark Z, he don't look too good. Elon looks better. I would not want to be him. Just be yourself. Why is everyone so scared to be themselves, right? Like, why would you want to be anyone else? I think, well, I don't know. Do people want to emulate the other people and they want to emulate their attributes and maybe become as rich as them, but no one wants to be them, right? So ultimately, the goal is for you to level up yourself according to your own ideal image and don't desire to become nobody else.